I am 90% sure that I don't work till 9:25, but that 10% of me that thinks I might be wrong has to check. I have to check. I don't have my glasses on, so it's very difficult to check at the moment. And everything is still loading on my computer, so that makes it also difficult. Anyway, I hope I'm right, because I could use the extra hour and a half at this point of sleep. Anyway, let's see. I was right. I knew I was right. 90% right. Now I'm 100% right. So I can go get sleep, get another hour of sleep or something. So, that being said, like I said, get a little extra sleep. So I'll talk to you when I'm awake. Okay, I have to tell this joke. It's funny to me. Why can't British people pronounce their T's? Because Americans threw them all away. Herbie, I see you awake. Come on. Come get your food. I put it out. Yeah. Come on. Come on, Herbie. Good morning. Good morning. It's my break time. It's 11. No, it's not. It's 10. Look, I'm trying to tell the time. Can't tell the time if you don't clear the microwave. It's 11:02. You know? Clear the microwave. Just hit clear. You're done with it. You got 15 seconds left on the microwave. Hit clear. You got a minute left on the microwave, but you're done with it. Just hit clear. Clear it out. It's not that hard. It's just one button. Herbie is being lazy today. We'll need to get him more food. I'm having tea and toast for breakfast. Tea and toast. I think that I will put my strawberry preserves on my toast. Yes, that sounds delightful. It sounds delightful. Let's have tea and toast for breakfast. Oh, yes. So, I've made my tea. I did not shake I used my Irish cream creamer. It's a toasted coconut with the Irish cream creamer. I didn't shake it. So when I poured it, it was clumpy. So I'm like, oh. Then I was mixing it up in my tea because it was too late to scoop it out. I couldn't be like, oh no. So I'm like, oh no, is it expired? I couldn't tell by smell. And I wasn't about to just dump it into my face. So I shook it up and it sounded thick. Like very thick. The expiration date on the container, or the Best Buy date, was March 10th. That was 10 days ago. But here's the thing. My creamer for the what do you call it? The what is it? Not hazelnut. Maybe it is hazelnut. Hazelnut? It's not hazelnut. Anyway, my other creamer has an even later expiration date, or earlier expiration date, and that one's just fine. I'm hoping that I just didn't mix it. Now, I don't think it will be a problem in tea, because when I dated someone who was from Africa, they would put their milk on top, their whole milk, on top of the refrigerator and let it ferment. And they would use that in their tea. And they're fine. I'm assuming that's like a cultural thing because, ew, that sounds disgusting. Anyway, I haven't tried it yet. It smells like tea. It looks like tea. There's no clumps in my tea, in my cup. So I'm gonna try it out. And I'm gonna hope for the best. Here's some, cross your fingers. It smells fine. Tastes fine. I think I'll be okay. You know, okay, so it's March, right? Yeah, it's the middle of March, and today's the first day of spring. So we should be seeing things start to sprout, get greener, and stuff like that. But I'm wondering I'm just curious, like who decided when the first day of spring should be? Like, shouldn't it be different for like different areas of, well, obviously it's different for different areas of the world. Like below the equator it's winter, it's becoming winter, and above the equator springtime. Anyway, but I'm talking about like in just above the equator. I'm talking about like, who is it March all the time, like for all of the states or the countries above the equator, or is it like a different month? Say for example, maybe California's spring is actually in April, or maybe they have a springtime in June or something later. I don't know. Or maybe it's May. I think springtime should be May 1st. For two reasons. One, it just seems like May is spring. And also May 1st is my birthday, and it would be cool to be like, my birthday's on the first day of spring. Is it the same every year, or does it change? I don't even know. I know zero things about how dates work when they get assigned some day. Is it like an arbitrary day? Like, oh, it seems like it'll be this day. Do we count like however many days after Groundhog Day or something? Is that how we determine what the first day of spring is gonna be? Like, do we have to wait till February 2nd to see if Punxsutawney Phil sees his shadow to determine what the first day of spring's actually gonna be for the year? Do we already know? Like, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like we already know when the first day of spring is. Also, Mom saw a robin. Of course, it would be Mom. She doesn't have a job or anything, so she's constantly looking out the window, I'm assuming. I don't know. Maybe she doesn't. I don't know what Mom does on her spare time. She did start painting again, which I'm glad I can have an influence on people. I have not painted in a while, and I really should. The thing is, I don't know what to paint. I've done, like, I have pictures. People have sent me pictures of, like, nature, you know, to paint nature. But I want to paint something different, something more abstract. You know, a little bit more inspired by nature, but not the actual picture. A variation of, you know, maybe I could do that. I guess I could. Should I get into cubism? I think shapes are cool. I don't know. I know zero things. Ow. Ow. I don't know zero things. I know stuff. But like I know what cubism is. Thanks to Picasso. Did you know Picasso is, you would think, oh, he was in the 1800s. Nope. 1970s. Picasso died in 1974, I think it was. Or maybe he was 74 when he died. I don't know. I don't remember. But Picasso is not an old 1800s painter. He's 21st century. Or 20th century. 20th? Yeah, 20th. No. Yes. Yes, 20th century. Ugh, he's a 20th century painter, which was last century. The 1900s. We're in the 2000s, which is the 21st century. A century, if you didn't know, is a year. That's why I'm saying it. So, from the 21st century until we get to the year 2100, then we're in the 22nd century. Why is it that? Because year 1, or the first century, is the first 100 years. And then obviously the second century would be the second 100 years. And then we get to like, you know, like BC and stuff. It started over at some point. The clock, the calendar, the centuries, the times, BC, AD, and all that kind of stuff. It started over. So we started over, I don't know when. A long time ago. Anyways, the world is older than you think it is. It is not 2023 years old. That's not how old the earth is. The earth is way older than that. And that science proves it. So if you disagree, I don't care. I don't care if you disagree. I believe science. So there. Anyways, we got off topic. We weren't really on a topic, I guess. What was I talking about? Oh, spring. It's spring. I think it's like 40 something degrees right now. So I'm gonna step outside and hang outside for my lunchtime. I'm still gonna wear a jacket because it is a little bit chilly still, like in the shade, which is what I have, shade. Oh, it does look, some sun is shining. Maybe there's blue skies and I can sing blue skies shining on me, nothing but blue skies. Anyways, that kind of stuff. Or I can see clearly now the rain is gone. There's no rain. I'm glad. All right, I'm going outside. So, I like chewing gum. Specifically, like, I get these big ones. I usually get them just for my car, but this one is my office gum. So I have car gum. I'm all out. I have to get some more. I have purse gum, and I have office gum. They're usually the same. This one's Icebreakers, but I like, what the heck is it? Extra. Always spearmint flavor. No, that's not correct. Sometimes it's grape, but usually it's spearmint flavored. I don't know. Does anyone else have like gum in various places of their home? I also have a thing about chapstick. I have one in my office. I have 2 in my car. I have 6 in my purse. Why 6? I have no idea. Some of them are the same too. And I have 1 in my bedroom. So I have bedroom chapstick, purse chapstick, car chapstick, and office chapstick. I think I might have a problem. Okay, what am I making for supper? Good evening. Oh, look at this. Big bubbles. Why not in the back? I don't know what that's about. And it's boiling. Anyway, I was just cleaning my pot out. So this here is a lid to a jar, like that jar. But it's like greasy. You see it's yellowish color. It shouldn't be that yellowish color. So I'm going to pour this hot water over it. Possibly. Yeah, and that's getting some of that grease up. But then, oh wow, steam. Very steamy. So steamy. Okay, just bear with me. It's not getting it all up. All that boiling hot water is not getting it. I don't want to touch it now because it's all hot. Oops, flip it. So, what I'm gonna do is spray it with the Dawn Platinum Power stuff. Power wash. It would be helpful if I could aim it correctly, but anyway. And we're gonna let it sit there, and then we're gonna wipe it and see if it makes it all shiny and new. Okay, you can tell it's lifted, like it looks grimy in those parts. So we're just supposed to take a rag and wipe it off. Yup, look how clean that is. No grease on there or nothing. I'm gonna do this with 2 hands. Yep, spray, wipe, rinse. I rinsed it off. I tried it with a paper towel, and it's like new. No greasy feeling, no film or anything. So my conclusion with the what do you call that stuff? Power wash, the Dawn Power Wash. It is very good on grease, but it is not good for hard stains. Look at this. Do you see how it's like moving like that? It's like a gel. This is old. I forget what this is from, but I think it's like not bouillon. What do you call that? What do you call that stuff? Stock. It's like some kind of stock. I don't know what stock it is. Chicken, ham, beef. No clue. Okay, so I'm making chicken strips. So I'm gonna try to make chicken strips. I want to actually deep fry because I got the fryer basket thing. This, you know, and I want to use it. So, do I even have enough oil? That's the question. Oh, I can't freaking fry it anyway. You know what? I'll air fry. We will air fry. Just trying to defrost these so then I can coat them in some. I got some breadcrumbs. Panko. They're Italian, but you know what? It's okay. They'll just be like Italian chicken strips? Question mark. Then I have these little chicken nugget. This is more like a strip. I'll put that with the defrosted stuff. But I have these ones that are like nuggets. Maybe I'll do chicken nuggets. Chicken nuggies and tater tots. That actually sounds better. I'm not sure. They're both chicken. One's just nuggety form. I'll do nuggets. Alright. I'm trying it out on rust. This, you can't tell. Well, you can see right here. That's how rusty it is. Some Dawn Power whatever on rust. I'm gonna scrub it using this scrubby. We need new ones, yes, I know. So it's been sitting for a minute. I am going to scrub it with the scrubby. Let's see. It's coming up. Let's scrub it all down. Scrubbed. Let's rinse. Oh, I'm thinking that worked out really well. Look at that. Ooh, no rust. That's excellent. I really gotta get new ones of these. Look at that. No more rust. We do the back. Yeah, sure. All right, so then I seasoned it down with a little bit of coconut oil. Here's my pan. I didn't do this side with the spray. I just like wiped it down. It's old. This pan is old. But anyway, look at. There's no friggin' rust all over the place, which is great. Yeah, so I put some coconut oil on it. I like to season my pans. I need it for tater tots. I need it for tater tots. All right, let's check this chicken. It looks like I should be able to cut it into pieces here. Okay, so here's what I'm doing. They're warm enough to hold, but defrosted and stuff. I'm cutting them with the scissors. Reason I use scissors because I'm not good with knives, kitchen knives. Also, I don't really have the best kitchen knives. Anyway, so I'm cutting them into little pieces. These are strips or whatever. I'll probably end up just chunking them. I'm making the chicky nuggies, or these are not really chicky nuggies. These are more chicky mini strips. I don't know. This piece looks weird. Anyway, I'm cut them into some look like fish fillets and some look like actual nuggets, like this kind of. I'm gonna cut that piece off. See? Anyway, some look like, oh, that's a big strip. So anyways, I'm gonna cut them into relative nugget size, kind of square. Maybe like this one will just stay as is. Yes, it will. And then I'm gonna put them in the panko, and I'm gonna preheat my air fryer. I'm gonna preheat that. I gotta turn it on. It has a chicken, so I'm gonna preheat. It goes to 380. It has a chicken button, so I just push the chicken button to preheat that. Then once it's preheated, do I have to preheat it? Yeah, only because my chicken is frozen. It's still somewhat frozen, so I want to be sure it gets cooked through and through. So with these chickens, when you put them in the panko, that's really all you gotta do. Instead of like when you're doing an actual fry, not air fryer but oil fry, you gotta do like a flour, egg, then crumbs. Is it flour, egg, flour, crumbs? No, flour, egg, crumbs. Yeah, flour, egg, and crumbs in that order, and then you put them in the fryer. There's no extra crispy on this, sorry, but Russ is better at this than I am, but he's busy with business or something right now. I'm making this chicken strips, nuggets, chicken pieces, whatever. Anyway, so cut up your chicken into nuggety-ish sizes. Okay, I dumped the chicken in the crumbs. Hi, kitty. Oh, I know. I dumped the chicken in the crumbs, gave it a good mix-a-rooney. So it looks like this now. I think they're all pretty well coated as best as I can get to it. So, this is well preheated. It's like 10 minutes. I just put it in there. So I'm going to put like half of them and do it in batches. And we're going to crisp them up for, we'll start with 15 minutes. Okay, first round is done. We're going to see if they're cooked enough. It looks cooked enough on the outside. That could just be burnt crumbs. Don't know. Here's a piece fell off. So that piece is good, but I need to make sure they're cooked through and through. So, let's see. Tender, juicy, Cooked all the way through. So what I did is I put them in for 10 minutes. Then when that went off, I shake them. I don't have a very big, what do you call that? Air fryer. I don't have a very big one. So I imagine if you're able to like leave them all level, you don't have to shake them. I'm assuming. I don't know. I'm working with what I got here. But they're good. Let's make another batch. I wish that I had enough honey to dip my chicky nuggies in. But if I use the honey that I have, I won't have any for my tea. And I like to sweeten my tea with the honey. It just tastes better. Right? You don't know. So, I just popped my, what do you call them? Tater tots in the oven. Miss Purdy is waiting on me to feed her something. I don't have anything with me. Sorry. Go get a piece of chicken when I'm done with them. Okay, it's 10 o'clock. Which means I gotta be up in 8 hours. 12 hours? No. I gotta be up by 9. That's 11 hours. So, locking the doors. You know, you gotta lock the doors to make, because you know, our room is upstairs. We don't want anybody burgling us, you know. We don't want to get burgled. So we make sure we lock the doors, because otherwise I will hear them come in burgling us. And then I will call the police and call 911 and stuff. So like I was saying, we don't want to get burgled. So we lock the doors and stuff like that. Now I just made myself a water. It's right here. You know what? I don't want it in this cup. I did find my other water bottle. It's in my car. I haven't brought it in yet. So I have learned just now that this water bottle and that water bottle hold the same amount of liquid. So regardless of which water bottle I use, I will get the same amount of liquid. So I did find my other water bottle. I've already just mentioned this. It's in my car. I did not grab it. I found it on Saturday, when I was taking Dan to wherever we went to. He was trying to get rid of some DVDs, but they don't. We went to Pawn America. They don't buy DVDs. At least I don't know if they don't. I don't know if they just don't at that location or just in general. Regardless, they don't buy them. And I think it's because DVDs are becoming a dead technology. It's all about Blu-ray and 4K now if you want a physical copy of something. They still sell DVDs, obviously, because Blu-ray and 4K are not affordable to everybody. We have a Blu-ray, but we bought a Blu-ray player before we bought a Blu-ray disc, a CD, whatever. The first Blu-ray we purchased was the Star Trek, the Calvin timeline remake. The one with, what's his name? Chris Pine, who played Captain Kirk. First, well, he played Captain Kirk in both, but anyways, all three of them. There's three of them. I digress. What I was saying is, now that I have my water, I went pee, I did all my stuff, so now it's bedtime. And tomorrow is Tuesday. So, have yourself a good night. Toodles.